Welcome to Star Bright Illusions page. This is my beginning to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be putting my first video to the 3-part Christmas looks that I did, and this will be the Christmas ornaments gone wrong. I'm going to insert a picture up there. To figure out how I did this look, I'm going to do a voiceover, a speeded up tutorial of the look because it's quite simple. And if you like the video, please subscribe. I'm going to put the button right here, I'm hoping. And I hope that you like it. Thank you. Alright, so I have a broken Christmas ornament that I'm going to be applying to my chin. This is the first of many of the ornaments I'm going to be using. I'm going to apply this using a liquid latex and a small sponge. So I'm going to put it all over the surface of my chin where I already fit the Christmas ornament to go there. So we're going to get a good coat of the liquid latex. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stick the Christmas ornament on top of the latex, and I'm just going to hold it there. And that's not going to be the only thing that's holding it. We're going to have to use a traditional latex and cotton ball to adhese it way better. So holding it there, letting it dry for a little bit. If you're allergic to latex, it's probably best that you use Elmer's school glue, which I've seen people use, and maybe silicone from 3rd Degree, or Prozade, which is also a... what else is it? There's spirit gum that you can use, but I would test latex like on the arm just to make sure you're not allergic to it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put some latex on top of the ornament to add a more secure bond from the ornament to our skin. And once I get that up there, that's when I'm going to stick the open cotton ball and then blend it using my finger to apply it to the skin. So right here, I'm unraveling the cotton ball. Just a regular cotton ball. You can get 240 in a pack for like $1 and some change at Walmart. And I'm just going to take a very thin piece that's about as long as the amount of latex that we put on our face. And it's very sticky. Once you get latex on your hands, it becomes sticky. So we're going to go ahead and stick it on there. Using your fingers, I find it easier to use my fingers when it comes to cotton ball and latex, because once the cotton ball gets on whatever you're using, like sometimes I use a popsicle stick, but once the cotton gets on there along with the latex, it becomes quite messy. Everything gets stuck together, and I find it easier to use my fingers because I can just roll it between my hands and take it off. Now that we've applied the cotton ball to the top of the ornament, we're going to go back with the same sponge that we've drenched in latex, and we're going to saturate the cotton ball and get it to go down, and we're going to mold it down using the sponge. And if the sponge is an issue for you, I find it better with sponges. You can use a popsicle stick, or you can just use the balls of your finger to get it to mesh down. The object of it is to make this part look like your skin, and the Christmas ornament is stuck into your skin. So that is the look that we want it to go for. And like I said, it's very easy. Once we get all the ornaments up, it's just foundation and however you want to bleed from there. It's a very easy look. So if you're just now crossing over to FX, this will be one of the first things you'll probably start doing is cotton balls and liquid latex. And once you learn that, you can pretty much do a lot of looks if you've mastered cotton balls and liquid latex. So I'm just making sure that I like how it looks, and making sure that I like the blend from the latex into my skin here, because you don't want it to have like a rigid base to where you can see it pulling up. And that's just the perfectionist in me. You don't have to take as much time because it's still going to be covered up when we do the full paint. So just make sure that you don't see much of a transition coming from your skin to the latex. All right, now that we got that up there, I also used a star for the top of a Christmas tree. And I'm fast forwarding these parts because these are the same thing that we did to the chin. That's why I showed the chin in real time. The rest of it is the same process, just using different ornaments. So this is me putting the star on, which was actually quite of a task because I didn't want to cut the star in half. So I just wanted it to look like the points were stuck in my skin. But once again, using the same process, liquid latex, cotton balls back and forth to build it up. I put another ornament on my neck here. I was going between purples and golds. So that's the colors that I'm using. Purples and golds. Sticking it on my neck the same way we did the rest of it. Find the pieces. You know, if you have a broken ornament, just make sure that you have the ones that you want to fit on your face. It's probably best to fit them on your face before you start applying the makeup. My grandma broke a ball, so I just picked up the pieces and just went from there. So we're just going to stick these in all of the free spaces on my face. Applying them the same way that we did the chin. So that's why I'm fast forwarding through these parts. And I don't know if you noticed, I already started off with my eyes already done. Trying to put eyeshadow on or liner while you have the ornaments on your face, to me, I felt like it was going to be a task. So I went ahead and did my face without foundation. I just did my eyes and my brows. Alright, so here I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I believe, yeah, this was the 322, which is a few shades lighter than me, which is what I wanted to do because I should be dead if I have this many ornaments in my face. So we're going to go in using that foundation. I'm going to apply this using a beauty blender. This is a Real Technique sponge from Walmart. I think they're like $4 and some change. So I'm just going to apply that all over my face and get it as close to the latex as possible. Make sure that the latex is dry where you are applying the foundation. And right here I have a popsicle stick with a Q-tip wrapped around it to hit the spots that I can't reach with the beauty blender. And that's to cover up all the areas that are still white from the latex. My latex dries in like a yellow tint, so it's best to cover it up as best as you can. And I find I like the yellow tint better than the clear tints or the white tints because they're shiny and you have to go back over those with a setting powder. So to me, this ends that step for that. Alright, this is me going in with my tool that I made to hit the spots that I could not reach with the beauty blender with the foundation. And that's just to make sure that everything is covered. Looking straight at the makeup, you don't want to be able to see any of the latex that we use or the cotton balls. So this is just something I made up. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of different ways you can get into those small spots, but this is what I did. I find it to be very beneficial putting that on. So there I am, I'm covered in foundation. Waiting on it to set just a little bit while I set up the rest of my stuff. Alright, so that is some body paint. It is in metallic gold. I'm going to go in on top of the foundation that we just let set just a little bit. And this is going to add more of a highlight to the skin, basically giving an ornament look. So we're going to add the gold. And I want to say I'm going to use a fan brush to apply it. Yeah, I'm going to use a small fan and we're going to put the gold metallic paint in all the skin places that you see that do not have the ornaments on them. And I'm just going to speed through that. Alright, so right here I have some loose glitter. And I'm going to just apply it on all the places that we just put the metallic body paint at. And this is gold glitter, and then I went back with silver and blue. I'm going to speed through that. Glitter is very difficult, so if you don't like glitter, you can skip this step, but I just felt like it added an extra touch to the look. So this is me putting glitter all over with a little spickly brush that I have. Alright, this is blood. This is one of my favorite bloods, and I got it from Party City. So I'm going to be applying that to the beginning of all of the Christmas ornaments. Where the latex is, we're going to cover it up there using a skinny brush. And in heavy places, you put it heavy in certain areas if you want it to have the drip down effect. But for first, we're going to just go ahead and cover up all of the scars using the blood. So I'm going to show you the first one. Alright, I also used a different blood. I have a Scab blood that I also got from Party City. It's a little darker and a little thicker, and that's what I use to do the dripping effect, but both of them do the same thing. I just like this one because it's a little bit darker, so it adds both color hues to me. If you use the lighter blood and the darker bloods, it's more of a realistic look. So I'm using both of those bloods and making sure that I'm getting a good drip down effect to cover up some of the ornaments that I used in certain places. Naturally, if you were to impale your face with something where the blood would run, that's what I'm doing now. I have a Maybeline black Kajal pencil. I'm just going in putting in some black eyeliner, and then I'm going to smoke it using another brush. And I'm putting on some mascara. I'm not a big fan of lashes. I use them, but I'm not a big fan of them. So that's that for that. I'm going to put on a red lipstick here. This is a liquid matte lipstick. Any way you put on lipstick, that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to cover this lipstick using one of the glitters that we put all over our face. This is the gold glitter. And I'm using my pinky. And I'm just dipping it into the glitter, and then I'm covering it over my lip to give it a ornament look. And that's pretty much it. You want to let it set before you rub your lips together. And this is pretty much the look. So we have our ornaments in our faces. We have a glitter all over the skin along with a metallic paint. And we have the ornament looking lip. So this is a completed look. Like I said, it's very simple. It did not take long at all. I think maybe an hour. And that's because I just kept adding stuff to it. But it's a very easy look. If you're crossing over to FX, you don't necessarily have to use Christmas ornaments. You can pretty much stick anything to your face. But it's Christmas time, and I'm doing my version of what I like to do, but in a Christmas way. So I hope that you like it. And I'm just giving you a close-up, just showing you what it looks like. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching.